Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Berry Reacts. Today, we're going to react to this Beast game, Mr. Beast Games. Beast Game, Season 1, Episode 1, 1,000 people fight for $5 million. That's a lot of dollars. This apparently is supposed to be like the Squid Game. Now, I didn't know that this is going to be his own like individual thing here. I thought it was going to be something separate, like how he did with his own Squid Game he did on YouTube. That's how I thought that this was. When they said he was recording something, I thought he was making a new one, not an actual Amazon thing. So we're going to watch the show. I done told the Patreon peeps moving forward, there's not going to be this intro thing. We're just going to, just for this show, we're just going to dive directly into it just so we can watch these as quick as possible since they are dropping weekly. $5 million is a lot of money. Mr. Beast has a lot of money. He's a wild individual. If you're unfamiliar, he has his own, he's the most popular YouTube channel that there is. He kind of ruined some of the algorithms in the editing. Everybody has to be fast cut, in your face, cut. And not all of it's genuine, but at the core, he seems like a good dude. It's just the YouTube editing part of it is just bananas to me. I've participated in a couple of his raffles. I ain't won shit. He had one thing one year where if you bought a shirt, you had a chance to win some money. I think 2 of my friends won some money. I did not. Yeah, I just got a fucking shirt. So, anyways, we're going to dive into this. How this is going to work is I'm going to put Jerry behind the scenes. I'll also have this full thing unedited and stuff over on Patreon if you choose to check out and support that way. But for this, let's just dive into it and see what it's all about. Jerry, get to work, buddy.
I am standing on $5 million of real money, the largest grand prize
So
in
much money.
entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants. Come on in.
What you are witnessing is real. A record-breaking number of 1,000 players is currently stampeding this arena.
But only one of these 1,000 people you are seeing will have what it takes to beat everyone around them and take home this generational wealth of $5 million.
$5 million, bro.
Getting my whole family out of the poverty pipeline.
There's a lot of clowns that want to donate the money. I'm buying jet skis and gold chains.
I will die for this. I will die for $5.
There's always the one douchebag, right? There's always fucking one. Like every time. Spacebar doesn't work. Oh, there we go. There's always one. And there's always going to be one. This motherfucker just said, now, I'm not one to tell people what to do with their money, right? I'm not saying you have to donate the money. I'm not saying you have to do that at all. You don't have to donate. If you want $5 million for yourself, by all means, bro, have at it. But come on, bro. Go change the jet skis. He looks like he's 24. He looks like he'd be a part of the Mr. Beast crew, honestly. He looks like one of his friends. God, there's always the one dude. I'm not hating on Buddy. If you want to spend your money that way, that's not my money. You spend the money however you want to. It's just, come on, bro. Give some of that to your family. Not saying he couldn't. Give some to your family. Hook your friends up. And then with the residuals, buy you a couple gold chains if you want. But shit, bro, come on.
I've even built an entire city. I'm Mr. Beast. These are my 5 friends, and what you are about to see will blow your mind.
Before the
I don't know
games
them last 2
begin,
people. They must be
I
new.
have an offer for all of you.
What happened to his one
Most
friend?
shows have a grand prize of $1 million. But on our show, we're going to give away $1 million before we even play the first game.
Not to it. That's got to be like, nah, like split up.
You will have this 10 minutes to make a decision.
10 minutes. Give people thousands of dollars to just get the fuck out the game. Yeah.
Stay in the game, or
Yeah.
press the button on your tablet
Yeah.
and eliminate yourself. And start the timer.
If I knew for a fact, that maybe like only 4 or 5 out of 1,000 people, so 4 to 5% of the population right there, 4 to 5, that's even less than that, right? Since it's 1,000, 4 to 5% less than that of people eliminating themselves, I would do it. Guaranteed 500,000, guaranteed 250,000. But if you're the first person to press that button, you think to yourself, I got $1 million, which is like probably 600,000 after taxes, right? Don't forget, prize money, peeps. You have to pay taxes on that. So if they're like, I'm gonna give you $1 million, you got to cut that shit almost in half. If you won 10,000, you really only won 5,000. If you won 1,000, you really only won $500. You have to think about how much you have to pay the goddamn government because we're dumb over here, and then roll with the rest of that money. So, even 10 people eliminating $100,000, I think would be worth it. But if you're the first person to press that button, and then 30 more people press it, what's even the fucking point then, right? Granted, it's a good large lump sum. Sure, $10,000 here or there. It's not enough. Just play the game at that point. It's like making a bet for $100 and you would win 120. Like, no, man.
My family thing. If I say no to so much money.
Take the deal.
I think your family would respect you for trying to play the game.
I will not leave this podium.
Would never get that in a million years, Eddie.
We are halfway through the time.
He's not wrong, but that's something you should say to other players to... No. He's not wrong. That's something you should say to other players to get them out. Give yourself a better chance at the 5 million. Like, hey, you'll never get that opportunity again. Like, press the button, go on, go home. Thank you. Thanks for playing. No way, Jimmy.
Why not?
It's getting a lot of people out right away, and that's less people we have to compete against.
It's too intense, man.
7 people, $142,000, $125,000. I think that's worth it. 100,000's worth it. Now it's not. I mean, 90,000's still a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm with her. I don't have money like that. And not by a long shot, brother. 90,000. That's a sexy amount of money. Cut that in half, you get about $45,000. It's not as tempting as other things because I know this. Listen, over the course of the last few years, this asshole, he's not I don't know how he is in real life. This dude gives away a lot of money. Okay. So for me, I know there's more opportunities down the line that's probably going to be better than this one. So why wouldn't I hold on? You know?
1 minute remains.
Don't you dare. Get out of here.
Don't press my button. I'd swing. I'll get kicked off the show.
I should not have done
Nope.
that. I should not have done that.
50,
Seconds.
Press it now.
50,
Y'all are crazy.
20 people. That's only $19,000. Dude, that's barely 10 grand take home. Nah, not worth it. I'm sorry. Y'all, as long as y'all happy, in my personal opinion, you fucked yourselves. So congrats on that.
You each just won a little under $20,000.
All 52 of you are now eliminated. I have a feeling.
I know that's more than what most people make in a year, but
Are gonna
like,
regret not taking that money
no.
because someone must sacrifice themselves, meaning that they will have to, at their own will, walk away from $5 million.
But do they get money? Like if I press it, do I get money? Or is it just outright elimination?
So some of
The 20K is still not worth it.
I just want people to know I really do care about them. And
Do you-
I wish more games were like that.
You don't even know these people. You don't have to be a martyr, so we think you look cool on Amazon Prime Video. It's not that deep, bro.
So
But if you're in my role, I mean, press the button, but still.
the last 3 rows to eliminate someone will all be eliminated together.
Bitch!
The 12 rows will be moving on.
So if you have to press it, if you're not lickety split on it, your whole shit's gone. I'm going to convince somebody to press that goddamn button. If you're in front or behind me, we're going to have a conversation. And it's going to be a quick conversation. I don't even know what I would say in the moment, but I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to let you know what's up. And you're going to press that button for the greater good. I'd probably work out a deal. Like, listen, you press that button, self-sacrifice yourself. I got this in the long haul. You know, you just shoot me a text message. I'll give you a little something on the backside. I give you a little money. I'll hook you up with something. You know? I don't know, but you're going to press the button. Wow.
what's holding you back?
Somebody else might do it.
She turned around and said, "What's holding you back?" What's holding you back from eliminating yourself is diabolical. Nah. Oh, Gramps. I can understand an old person pressing it. But also, dude, I know I just said that about talking somebody into it, but also peer pressuring somebody into pressing that button is so shitty because you basically have to convince them to walk away from $5 million. You have to convince them to walk away from the rest of the game, from ever seeing this island, from ever looking at this Ferrari, from ever living in this city he mentioned. There was a pirate boat. There was some island shit. You have to convince them to walk away from all of that. What? And then to do it, to be like, to have that peer pressured on you to press the button. If it's something where you're just overwhelmed and you're so anxious and you have to press it, you're like, I gotta go. I get it. But dude, just watching people have so much self-doubt that they can't even move forward in a competition sucks ass. Ass being sucked. That's horrible. Like, damn, you don't have like a lick of confidence that you could try something? At least give it a go. Like, at least give yourself the opportunity to prove yourself wrong. Shit. But also, see, here's the other thing. Oh boy, yelling like that. This dude yelling like this would make me not want to press the button at all. I'll get this whole fucking row eliminated just to prove a point to this dude. Could be a little hypocritical, but still. But that's the other thing too, dude. Like, you pressing that button, like, it's not gonna. I need to know the reasoning. Like, if you're somebody that would press the button, please give me the reasoning. Like, you just want other people to do good. You know in your heart of hearts you can't go and compete. Because it's not going to make the other people in the row like you. Like, you're not benefiting from it other than getting eliminated from the game. Unless you just feel so horribly in that moment. I could see that. Like, you feel the pressure. Like, I have to be the one to do this. And you just press it and get it over with. But like I said earlier, but still. Ugh. This is shitty. This is shitty.
Just eliminated. My wife is still in there. Only takes one person to win that $5 million.
Oh, that's cute. They're both in there.
Good luck,
yeah.
Babe. All the kids and I will be rooting for you at home.
Now,
I try not to cry.
now you see that right there, because if you're in there as a couple situation, I mean, if somebody else already pressed it in your row, cool. But like, I could see that. I didn't think that was an option. Have two people in the same household. You know, like, hey, press this button so I can get forward. Oh, that's gotta suck if you're one of the rows who just gets outright eliminated. Somebody press that button.
In a very platonic way. I love you.
In a very platonic way. Yeah. No shit, you're sad. Listen, I don't want to downplay somebody for self-sacrificing. I personally don't get it. But if you did do it for the greater good of other people, like Buddy said, I love you in a very platonic way. Like, I'm happy. Thank you for what you did for us. Nah, brother, that's actually fucking diabolical. That's a cool ass shot though. At the same time. Oh, you gonna press 7 first? I'd be so pissed off to be in this first row and get a cool single double digit jersey like number 7 or 23 or something. And then, oh, you son of a bitches.
That was diabolical.
Diabolical.
To a multi-million-dollar private island, which one of them
The
will
fuck?
be winning? They'll also
Nah,
be
get.
firing cannons on a
Nah,
real pirate
nah.
ship.
Getting your own private island. Y'all would never hear from me ever again. I'm sorry. Got my own private island. Hopefully unlimited money. I may pop up every once in a while. I probably binge watch a couple shows, you know. I change up this look completely. It'd be way more laid back, but shit.
Monster trucks.
I've made amazing friends. Watching them get eliminated.
When?
It's brutal.
Is there something like a prequel to this where I could see them interacting? I think that's why that other version, the Netflix version of Squid Games, not the TV show, but the reality show. I don't remember if it was on Netflix or not. The one where they actually put the people through the Squid Games, or versions of that, like from the show. I think that's why that was so successful, was because we saw them become friends throughout the show. We watched them develop relationships and friendships in real time. If you're sitting here telling me that these people, all 1,000 of them, happen to intermingle at some point, that should have been your prequel. Like, you should have leaned in more with that. Let me see these relationships and bonding so I can have an identity with these people, which I'm sure will happen once we get, down to the nitty gritty and get scarce. But otherwise, these are just numbers on a jersey. They're just random people with their 2-second sob story. Like, That does nothing for me. Let me see them developing relationships when somebody gets eliminated. Like when I watched that other Squid Games at the beginning of 2024, I was like, oh shit, that was their friend. That was such and such. Like, come on now.
We'll only be eliminating the first 100 towers that fall over.
So if it falls over at all, you're gone. Like he doesn't get to fall over and you get to redo it. Like, oh, it fell. Let me try again. It's just, if you fuck up once, you're out.
I'm shaking. I gotta.
That's crazy, dude.
You are free to begin once the timer starts.
That's a little fucked. You know what it reminds me of? No, it reminds me of that little girl on the cooking show. She was making as a little kid cook-off show, and she had the little. It was like a Fruity Pebble bridge, an arch. It was a Fruity Pebble arch or something, and it fell over at her face. I don't mean to make fun of a little kid, bro, but that shit's hilarious. Oh no. Oh, don't do it.
Can you hand it back? I can't. Sorry. Can't. Sorry.
But does that even matter? Like if it falls, I think you're just done. Yeah. Ooh, but if not, that's shitty. All right, well that didn't look as good as the other CGI clip we saw.
I'm really hoping that there were 100 other towers that fell over before mine.
Yeah, because so if yours fell over after the fact, after the first 100, so they have to go through and watch all of that footage, then you're good. Nah. There had to be. Watch it be like 98 people. That's crazy. Look at that control room. That's a whole fucking actual production agency.
Even me, my legs are shaking.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
I'm going to reveal the eliminated players. Are you ready to see who's eliminated?
That's the thing, dude. Like he talks about his leg before they gets revealed. His legs are shaking. We can all sit and watch and say like, oh, that's $1 million. I could do this just fine. But you're not actually in the situation with that pressure actually on you, because that anxiety will hit you and all those other emotions will hit you, and you're going to be anxious because that's a lot of money. Like there's a lot of added pressure there. Like you can watch sports and you can watch people do the like 3-point contests and stuff. When they say like people have ice water in their veins or there's cool as a cucumber, et cetera, it's more of they actually are calm. If you get up there and you have all those eyes on you, especially in this, you have a room with, 1,000 other people there, counting the crew. Now, obviously, it's much less now, but you're going to feel pressure. There's no way you can't feel pressure. And if you don't feel pressure, congrats, bro, because you are just calm and collected.
Crying a little bit.
I feel like that dude with the beard like runs a card shop.
No. So that's.
Who is Noah? Like
That's
when did?
harder.
Yeah, that's nice. When did you all meet? When did you have any sort of conversation?
But I'm in.
Will you join me in saluting the people who are about to be dropped? Everyone salute.
Guys, don't worry. The first few minutes of the fall are scary, but after that, it's totally
The first
fine.
few minutes.
Drop up. This game is the final hurdle between you and moving on in this competition. I will be.
Is it really a fucking game though? Like you're just dangling money in front of people's faces to get them to leave and screw over other people. That's not really a game. That's just you want some money.
bribes, and whichever person accepts it will eliminate themselves and their rows. The bribes will keep going up, and we will keep eliminating rows until we have 500 people.
If you press that button for 10,000, bro, I'm whipping your ass.
Take their number.
So
Because
now
in
they're
this
trying to
final
introduce
game-
people. So what you should do is, right? Talk to your row. Everybody sit down. Sit. You want to move on? Everybody sit. Just sit the fuck down. Calm, cool, and collective. We're going to sit here, let the money blow by us. We're going to be all right.
The only
Form
way to move
friendships.
on is by-
For 20? That, bro. For 20,000? 20,000 after taxes. Maybe you have 16,000 bucks left over. If it just cut it in half and just say you're gonna have $11,000 left over.
All right. What's the
After he
rationale?
told everybody not to do nothing.
These games, like, we're not here to make friends. 400. We're not doing it. Nothing. The fact.
Don't get me wrong. He's 100% right. You're not here to make friends. This is your life. This is your money. Only one person can win, but you can secure yourself and everybody else in your role a chance to potentially get more money. You can secure yourself a chance to get more money down the line, dude. 20,000? Yeah, that does suck, especially if you're a part of that getting eliminated because you have no say in it. You have no say in your elimination. You didn't get to fight for yourself. Granted, it is fair because everybody had the same opportunity to press that button. So it is fair across the board. But like, it's a double-edged sword because you have a say and you don't have a say at the same time.
8 players in that row, which means there are now 597 players.
Gotta get rid of 97 more people.
97 more people need to be eliminated. So, who wants $20,000? Nobody's going.
There you go, Cedar, sit down.
Well,
Good
right.
shit.
How about $50,000?
No.
50 grand is a lot of money.
Yeah, it's 25,000 take home.
50 grand.
Let me tell you something, dude. That's fucking rude. I know it's a game show and this is content and everything else. Walking $50,000 in front of the people that got eliminated. Oh. That's bad taste, bro. That's bad. That's not.
I didn't trust my teammates.
Really?
That's
You
a-
thought your team was about to do it.
I thought she was gonna do it.
That's a good reason though, okay? Let's reel it back in. That's a phenomenal reason to press it. Maybe you don't want to screw them over, but I think that's the way to play this game right here is you need to keep the people on the far left and far right have the advantage because you can keep your head tilted the whole way watching people. If it's me, this is just me and not fucking complete hypothetical. If I'm in that row and I'm eyeballing people, if somebody's hand even gets fucking close to that, bop, like Price is Right. Naked grandma. Like as soon as it pops up, I'm pressing it. If I see your hand going to it, nope. Because that way, I'm not going to feel bad for getting eliminated when I thought we were all together. Because if they press it, then everybody in the row is going to have the same feeling of, fuck, I should have pressed the button. Shoulda, coulda, woulda in that situation. Again, it sucks because you have no say over your elimination. But again, you do have a say. But if I see your hand, even if you're just teetering towards it, boop. Sorry, I was a little bit quicker. Nah, I'm actually cool with him pressing the button.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
All right, so what else hit it? We got another
She
50
pressed it
grand
from her
taker.
knees, dude.
For my family, I gotta do that one.
I can respect 80. I can. I'm sorry. 40,000 take home. That's a year's, I mean, like, it's not median anymore, but that's a year's salary, like up front. If you all have families, you should have pressed it.
16 of you left. 14 more
It feels hypocritical, like bouncing back and forth on some of the opinions, but like, again, there's two sides to both coins. You can make an argument for either fucking case. 100,000.
My final offer.
Was that? Is that 70,000 take home? Roughly. Take 40 out, $60,000 take home. When in actuality, right, $100,000. Go ahead and just take 35% of that out. Yeah, $65,000. $65,000 guaranteed. I would still want to see everything else that's going on. I think that's my problem is I would want to see everything else. But I think this is when you're really like watching. I almost said pocket watching, but that's not what that means. You're really hand watching people. Because if you go for it, I would press that. I would press it without hesitation if I saw you even lift your hand up. Even if you were trying to scratch your ear. Nope, sorry. Cut you off.
B, the last button press.
Oh, the amount of anxiety, dude. Yes! 592's right. There'll be bigger prizes later. I fucking told you, dude. His inflection is like, bro, we're all safe. We got this. We're going to the city, man. That's a $100,000 smile right there.
Say your goodbyes.
Oh, they got to walk past you. I just don't want to get dropped. I think it's my
time
biggest
for
thing.
you to move into your brand new home. And to the rest of you, say goodbye to $5 million.
Auto wave goodbye. What about their water bottles? They don't get to keep it? That's a dope ass setup. Whatever that is insane, dude. $493. There's 7 extra beds, bro. Bring 7 people back.
Where people will compete for their very own private island.
I want that private island, dog.
Escape the Navy SEALs hunting them down.
Oh no, I'm gonna do some Hunger Games type shit. You ain't gonna find me, dog. Yeah, that guy. He got it.
So if
A
I were
month.
you, I'd get comfortable in this city. You're gonna need it.
At the end of the episode? Solid. I gathered 1,000 people to fight for $5 million, the largest cash prize in TV history. I don't know why you're still reading this. Go watch it now. No more spoilers. Dude. There's a lot of bullshit in that. There's a lot of Tom fucking foolery going on. I wonder, I'll say this again in the beginning of the next one. I wonder how much of it's going to be like staged or set up, or if it's all just actual factual, like this is what's happening. I think that's what I'm the most curious about, is how much is it like set up, or is it just actually a full-blown game show? Because I like the idea, I like the concept. It's Squid Game. That's what it is. A Squid Game. He took it, he twisted it, and he's doing something really fun. It's just some of the things are a little fucked up. It is a game show at the end of the day. Not getting a say in your elimination sucks, or watching somebody else take the money and you getting gypped out of it sucks, but it also is just kind of part of it. So you have to kind of take that in stride as much as it sucks. It'll keep you up at night for a couple years, but pain. I don't have much to say here on the outro. I know we'll talk more in future episodes, but I think not getting to see the relationships being built really hurts it, because you can't tell me these people are friends. I have no context, unless they were friends outside of the show to begin with. But like the wife and husband, other than that, I have no emotional investment. I don't have anybody I can sit here and pick and choose and say I want to win, because you just had a couple people talking to the camera, but you didn't give me their names. And maybe because it's the first episode, it was 1,000 people. As we dwindle, I'm sure it'll get more personal. Like you get down to like the final 100, but that's rough and tough. And I think we'll leave it there. So again, moving forward, we're just going to have no kind of intro. We're just going to bleed right into it. I will have all these episodes also available on Patreon if you want to check it out that way. But yeah, I'll see you whenever these drop. Links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.